Hey everybody, Gameface here. The week's up, it's all over, it's all done, said and done, and it's time we talked about the games. Gotta talk about those games. This is 7 days. So first off, I want to talk about Battlefield. I started Battlefield, well, it would have been, I think, a week ago. I think that, yeah, the first video would have been a week ago today. Yeah, for some reason I'm really enjoying the single player campaign. It's not the same. It's different. In the first scenario, I jumped around from person to person and person. Every time I died, I hopped to another person. I think it was kind of scripted that things would just always do a complete escalation until you died, and then you move on to the next part of the story, etc. But it's kind of cool. It's like little war stories, and I think that's what they're going for, is little stories, not this big epic campaign, because World War I was so spread out and involved so many that there would be no way to tell a story if you're telling it from one person's perspective. So the story is being told from multiple people's perspective, which I think is what's doing it. Not to say that I haven't had my problems with the game. One thing I'm finding kind of weird is the save mechanism. It's basically non-existent. Oh, you finished this part of the campaign. It took you 40 minutes, and we'll save it now. Or you didn't finish it, and next time you come in, you're going to have to replay the whole fucking thing. I didn't like that. Games just don't do that to you anymore. They don't force that upon you. The games are for me to play, not to play me. And I really don't think that save mechanism is good at all. I think it's pretty poorly done, actually. There was no reason I should have had to play. Like, it took me 40 minutes to go through the first time, and I didn't finish it. And when I came back to do it, I had to do the whole damn thing again. Now, I'll have to admit, it only took me 40 minutes to go through the second time, but I'd already done the first part and knew what I had to do. So the save thing is kind of bugging me. The gameplay is excellent, having a lot of fun. I haven't tried multiplayer yet. I don't know if I will. I just don't play a lot of multiplayer, but I am really enjoying the single player campaign. Played more Abduction. Well, I played Abduction twice last week. So, the first time I made excellent progress. I can't remember exactly what I did, but I think there was a tree involved. I think we got the tree in one of the worlds, and we were so close to getting the second. So the fourth tree. The fourth tree was Mopang, and I actually had a lot of problems. It took me like 3 hours of wandering around in order to figure out how to get the things that I had missed, is basically what it was. I didn't expect it to be that difficult. I didn't expect it to take that long. But now all the trees are hooked up. If that means anything to anybody, you must be watching the videos or know about the game. But all the trees are hooked up. And now it's something to do with the power. I got to do something with the power. And I think I know where to go and do it, because things were changing in the background. Sorry, I had to hit my mouse or my screens were going to shut off. Things were changing in the background as I was playing last time. And I noticed that because I was running around everywhere. And I noticed some track open up. So we're going to take a look at that. That's what we'll probably concentrate on next time. And hopefully, I'm really thinking the next video may be the last. I think we might be finishing Abduction this week. So that's not too bad. Origami. I'm playing Origami again still. I mean, I'll be playing more this week. Very enjoyable. I'm getting better at it. I could actually sneak through an entire area without getting detected, basically. So that's good, and I don't have to kill anybody anymore, unlike some games that I'm playing. So Origami, loving it, enjoying it, and I'm really liking the sneaking around part. There's finally a game that I can be good at it. Deus Ex, I pulled back Deus Ex again last week. It was 3 weeks and 2 days since I played it. And I think I felt stuck. I think I felt... I don't know what I felt. I felt like... Sorry, I got hiccups. I don't know the right words. I was definitely frustrated with the lack of progress, but I also felt that everything I did was the same shit. It wasn't... Yeah, I just don't feel it's a put together game. I feel like it's just separate pieces, and I don't know. I just don't feel like it's as well done as a lot of the other games I played, which is really sad. I was hoping for a lot more out of Deus Ex. Dishonored is also on queue, and hopefully I can finish it up this week. That's definitely something I want to do. So right now in Dishonored, we've finally taken out the assassin Dowd, and we're going back to save Emily. Turns out the people I was helping were not good people at all. I don't know if there are any good people in this game. Maybe Samuel. Maybe Samuel the boatman is a good guy. But then again, he's abandoned me too because I kept on killing bad guys. So I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm going to finish it up. I'm really looking forward to Dishonored 2. The first video is going to be this week. I know that. I don't know if when it's going to be. I've heard rumors that if you pre-purchased, you get it a day early, but I've had no verification of that. So I don't know when the video is going to be, but it's going to be soon. So we're going to be pushing to finish that up and getting ready for Dishonored 2. So lots of indie game stuff going on last week. And I'm going to try to keep it up. I enjoy the variety that I get in the indie games. It's something that, you know, if I look at what I'm playing right now, Battlefield, Abduction, Origami, Dishonored, and Deus Ex. They're all first/third person games. 3 of them are stealth games. One of them is a puzzle game, and the other one's a first person shooter. I don't know. Bringing in these other games really gives me some diversity in the gameplay. So this week, I looked at a number of indie games from Game Jolt. It's Always Monday was the first one. I did that on Monday. I felt that was good. That was a good place to put that video, was on Monday. Because of course it's always Monday. So you wouldn't want to confuse anybody and put an It's Always Monday video on Tuesday. Because they might just go, no, you're wrong. But whatever the case may be, it was it was an interesting game. Go watch the video. Go check it out. Or even go to Game Jolt and grab the video. I also played Sarah is Missing, which very good, but long. And I never finished it. There's like 30 more seconds of play to that than what I recorded in the video. Which was pretty bad because the video was 48 minutes long, and for me to miss the last 38 seconds is like, ugh, what have I done? But that's okay. The story's there. It's just the final thing that happens, which is not really as deep to, well, you know, go check out the game. Go play through the game. It's fun. It'll only take an hour. I don't know if you'll end up with the same ending that I did, but it'll only take an hour. The Joy of Creation was another one I played. It was the Halloween episode, or whatever they wanted to call it, the Halloween thing, and that was quite interesting. It was definitely influenced by Five Nights at Freddy's, but basically you were running the halls in a horror scenario, looking for a hammer to smash the gas pipes to blow up the building. I never finished it. I spent over an hour running around that. I enjoyed it. I would play it again if I had the time. I think I would play it I would probably pick it up right after this and try to finish it. But, you know, it's a matter of remembering where all the places the hammer could possibly be, remembering all the places the lighter could be. I know where the pipes are now. I don't know all the places the hammer could be, because there were times when I didn't find it. So there's obviously some hiding place, and not getting caught. I really wish I figured out the mechanism that would save me from getting caught, but I never was able to get that down. That would have helped. The other thing I played, just yesterday actually, was The Librarian. Very well done jumping platformer type game. It seems to tell the story of magic, a library, and somehow the stories in the library are bleeding out into the story in the library, the game. Because, you know, I see Alice in Wonderland there already, and from what I've read, there's other stories going to come into this. So it should be interesting. It should be interesting. So that's basically last week. Upcoming week, not a lot of new stuff because, well, I guess there is Dishonored 2. That's new. That I'm waiting for. Dishonored 2 is the only new thing next week. I'm planning on doing another No Limits 2 video mid to end of next week, and there's also going to be another episode of The Librarian, of course. I really want to figure out what's going on there, and maybe I'll just finish that one up. A lot of the indie games that I play are only like one day, you know, you can sit down and play for an hour and a half and you're done, and you can generally cut out, you know, get a video out of that. But in this case, a little longer, a little more story. So yeah, my videos are about the game, so I try to keep a lot of the game in there, and sometimes it gets out of hand, it gets a little long, just like this is doing right now. But whatever, I think I'm going to leave this here. It was a great week. It's the other thing is it's been very hard to sit down and do videos this weekend. Today, the temperature outside, it is November something, and the temperature outside is, what is it? It's November 6th. And, you know, I would expect it to be around between 0 and 5 degrees outside. It's going to be 21 degrees Celsius outside today. I think I'm going to go play outside. I think I need to do that. It's probably going to be the last really, really nice day of the year, and I'm going to take advantage of it. But still, there'll be videos tomorrow. There'll be videos all week, as there always is. So I'm Gameface. This was 7 Days. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.